Morning, Chris Worden. Right, I want to do a video today. Bear with me. Let's turn my headphones in there. So everyone can hear me okay. That's better. Right, government support finishes soon for businesses, or certainly starts to dwindle off. You know, things like business rate relief, the furlough scheme ends, we think in September. You know, there's been loads of grants that people have been entitled to. And there's been a freeze on things like winding up petitions. You know, a commercial landlord can't throw a tenant out of a property at the moment. But this all starts to end over the next few months. So I want to do a video really on what you plan for. Because the past 15, 18 months, we've been in like, we've been in a bubble, haven't we? You know, we've not really had to pay creditors back. You know, HMRC have been really lenient. We've all took government support in the form of bounce back loans, you know, £10,000 grant here, £25,000 grant there. And no one's really had much pressure. Now, in addition to all that, obviously people are having to pay back the bounce back loans. You know, repayments are starting. HMRC are going to up their enforcement action on collecting overdue debts. And again, yeah, landlords at the end of June, they have the ability to evict commercial tenants. So all these factors, they really need to be considered on how they're going to impact your business. It's time to have a plan. And it all starts with reviewing things like cash flow, making sure that the information that you have is accurate, and factoring in all these debt repayments that are going to be made. You know, what is it you have to pay back to the HMRC? Do you have business rates? Are you behind on certain suppliers? Can you afford to pay back your bounce back loan or your receipt bills? Now, if this exercise, you do it and you think, oh, you know, what am I going to do? First step is to speak to creditors and try and renegotiate informal terms to give your business some breathing space. Because as long as you know exactly where you are, I say this to clients a lot, is see things as they are. Don't see them worse than they are, okay? But now is not the time to be a blind optimist. It's like, exactly, where am I? Where is my business now? What's the best case? What's the worst case? And what's the likely case going forward? Now, as long as you've got accurate financials, and you've got that cash flow projection, best case, worst case, most likely case, you can make better decisions. Now, listen, all this being said, don't put off taking professional advice. If creditors aren't willing to negotiate with you, there are more formal debt restructuring processes that will ease your cash flow and safeguard your company. And you need specialist advice on that type of thing. If you want some assistance planning or just talking through your situation, I'm going to drop a booking request in the comments below. Because a lot of people just find it helpful to have that conversation. You know, one thing I have forgot to mention is, if you're struggling with your bounce back loan, look at the pay-as-you-grow scheme. You know, whether you extend it over 10 years, take another 6 months break. There are still options, but now I think the time is to look at the cold, hard facts of where you are and what the next few months are going to bring. So, listen, I hope that's been helpful. Thanks for listening to us. Thanks for watching the videos. Please give us any questions in the comments section, and have a great day. Goodbye.